Hi everyone, this video is about working on Selenium with Java. In this session, we are going to learn on these topics. What is automation testing? What is Selenium? Why Selenium? What are Selenium components? Installing JDK and Eclipse, download jar file and drivers, and how to launch the browser in the Eclipse. Before getting into this, what is automation testing? Automation testing uses the automation tools to execute the test cases. It does not require any human intervention to run the test cases. The test automation is the process that makes use of automation tools such as Selenium to execute pre-scripted test. Then it compares test result to the expected result and it report to the testers. And the main goal is to reduce number of test cases to be executed manually. These are the benefits of automation testing. It executes the task automatically and the test cases can be run 24/7. The user can run any number of test cases at a time. This allows the user to run the test cases on any number of mobile devices. What is Selenium? Selenium is a portable software testing framework and it is a tool for testing the web app. We can also run the Selenium in any type of programming languages such as C#, Java and Ruby. In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to write the test cases on Selenium with Java as a programming language. Selenium. Why Selenium? Selenium is the open source automation tool and it is faster because it makes direct calls to the browser. It is compatible with different browsers which includes Chrome, IE and Firefox. These are the Selenium components. Selenium IDE, Selenium RC, Selenium WebDriver and Selenium Grid. Selenium IDE, it is a playback and record type of methodology. It is the excellent tool for the beginner to understand the syntax of Selenium WebDriver. Selenium also is the first tool of Selenium suite. It is also known as JavaScript executor. Selenium WebDriver is the most important tool of Selenium suite. Here we are going to work on Selenium WebDriver only. It has a direct communication between the code and the browser. It does not require any plugins to be installed to launch the browser. Grid, it is the latest component of Selenium suite and it is used for parallel testing. Before getting into this, we have to install JDK and Eclipse as said earlier. So install JDK, simply you have to go to the Chrome or any browser whatever you have installed. Simply give like JDK download. So once the page is loaded, you have to click on the second link, Java SE Development Kit. You have to click on it. It will be redirected to the web page. Then scroll down. So these are the different type of platforms which we are going to run. It includes Linux, Windows and MacOS. Simply we got to accept the license and we got to click on this IDK, JDK for Windows 32. For Windows 32 and 64, we got to use this link. Once it is downloaded, it will be available in your local desktop. Go to C colon program files. Here you can find this. You browse like Java. I have already installed. You will find one folder named Java. Just get into this. You will find this are two packages, JDK and JRE, that is Java Development Kit and Java Runtime Environment. Once it is installed, we got to download Eclipse. For downloading Eclipse, simply give like Eclipse. Here it will show Eclipse downloads, the second link. Once the page is loaded, you got to click on download packages. Here it will show list of packages. We have to click on the Eclipse IDE for Enterprise Java developers. Next one, if you have Windows 64-bit, you have to click on this Windows 64, and depending on the platform, you can use any links. Here I am clicking Windows 64. Once it is done, we have to download this. Once it is downloaded and installed, here you will find these packages. Here this also I have installed, that is why it is showing like I have installed it. Here I have the package Eclipse DSL. It will be in the zip format. You have to extract this and you got to install. Once you get into this packages, you will find list of files here, and we can download by clicking on the application file, that is eclipse.exe file. Once it is installed, you will get an icon like this. Here I have pinned this to my taskbar, so it is showing the taskbar. Just we got to click on this. It will be loading. There are different versions. Here I am using Oxygen, and the versions are Moss, Neon, Oxygen and Photon. We can use any one of the version here. Actually, it will take some time to load. Once it is loaded, we got to create one package and one class name. Yes. Here it is asking for workspace. Workspace is the location where I want to save my file. I can browse here and I am going to click on G folder. This is the folder which I am going to save these files, and we got to click on OK. Once it is given, you got to click launch. It will take a little bit time to launch. Yes. Once it is installed, you will get a page like this. Now you go to File and then you go to New. Then Java project, you have to click on it. Here you have to give any project name, but the project name should be in Pascal notation, which is init cap. Now I am going to launch browser. This is my project name. Once it is done, you got to click on next. So here with this launch browser, here it will have source file. Once it is given, we can click on in this is the location I have given. Then click on finish. Here it will be loading. Workspace is nothing but the location in which we are going to save the test file. Okay, meanwhile we have to download Selenium server file. Go to Selenium HQ or org. seleniumhq.org. This is the site for downloading Selenium contents. Then scroll down. You will get these kind of files. Then go to downloads. Once the web page is loaded, you got to click on the download here. Then we will have the latest version. So 3.141.59 is the latest Selenium server. Once you click on this, it will be downloaded into your local desktop. You can save it in your file. Yes, it is done. Got to click on. So this is the launch browser is the project name which I have created. So here we have to do two things. Right click on this. You will find a create folder. We got to create two new folders. So go to new and then go to folder. Here name it like lib. One should be driver and one should be lib. For what I will tell you, I will explain now. Then another time go to new and go to folder. You got to name here like lib. This is for library file. So this driver is for web drivers, which includes Chrome driver, Gecko driver and IE driver. Gecko driver is for Firefox driver and lib is the Selenium jar file. The Selenium which we have downloaded, it will be in our local desktop. Here it is. Selenium standalone, Selenium server standalone 3.141.5, 5 which I have downloaded. So we have to copy this and paste it to here. And meanwhile, we have to download the Chrome WebDriver. This is the latest one, and this one I have already installed. So once it is installed, so go to this link and we can download here from there. Here I have downloaded. Here we will find now Chrome driver.exe. This is the thing we got to copy and paste it to our driver. These are the two packages which we need to launch the web browser. Once it is copy and paste, we got to right click on this and click build path and add to build path. Okay, once it is done, right click on this. We got to create a class now. So now I am going to give like simply I am mentioning like class 1. So this is the class file I have generated here. So then within the main function, simply you can give like main and control plus space. We will give like main method. Here we got to give system dot set property of webdriver.chrome.driver. This is nothing but we are telling what driver needs to be there. So we are using Chrome driver and we are giving the key point as Chrome. Now what we have to do is just go to this properties. We got to copy the path in which Chrome driver is installed. So here we can give like I have given the path here. Right. Then go to build path. It will ask for add to build path. So once it is done, we will have referenced list of referenced libraries. Here, this is the reference library which are in the Selenium server. So once it is done, we got to create a reference for our WebDriver. WebDriver reference something. I have it as a driver. It can be anything. Like we can also give like ref equal to new Chrome driver, because Chrome driver is the web driver which we are using. So once it is done, we have to, using this reference, we can launch the browser using get method. Get method is used to launch the browser and it will redirect to some web page. So we can give anything like I just want to launch this web page. So here I will give like this. Once it is done, we got to click on this green button. This green button is to run our file. So here this is the console. If you are getting anything if you are getting anything failure or something, means we can debug from this console. So once we press this, it will be executed and it will launch the browser and redirect to our web page which we have given the URL in the script. Yes, here it is done. That's it. If I want to maximize this window, this reference dot navigate is the method name. Simply we can give control plus space. Navigate get dot to something I want to give. I want to go to Google Doc. So this URL I need to give and I have to enter here. So this is the method name, so we have to give like this. So now you see, I'm going to run this. First, it will direct us to the Amazon.in web page and then it will redirect to the Google web page. This is the Amazon web page. It is redirecting. Next thing, it is redirect to the Google web page. That's it. If I want to close this, I can give like reference name dot close is the method which is used to close the launched web browsers. If you didn't use the close method, the browser will remains in our desktop. It will not closed. So we got to use the close method. And also we can use quit method also. Quit method is used to close all the web browsers that is launched. It will close all the web browsers. But close method will close only one web page, one web browser. Thanks. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe our channel.